Good afternoon. It is January 16th, little after 4:45, and I'm calling this Transit Commission meeting to order. We have quorum present in the chambers. Number 2 on our agenda is approval of minutes from November 21st, 2024. Any questions or concerns? Otherwise, I'll take a motion to accept. Okay, motion by Lukens. Second by Zorn. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? That passes unanimously. Third, discussion and possible action regarding the RFP for new building / renovation feasibility study. There is a portion in your packet. Also, our director has given us kind of an updated, dated version through paper packet. So take it away. Thank you.
I've been working with the county MPO on creating a RFP for the possible relocation or renovation of our current building. I have emailed, as per our city rules, companies that we believe may be able to would want to bid on this, as is required to do 30 days before we make the RFP public. We already have the funding for it, so there's no additional monies requested, no additional. There's going to be no amending the budget. And so wanted to bring it before the Transit Commission for approval, so we can get it out later this month, so that we can have it completed hopefully by the end of the year.
Any questions regarding this potential RFP? Do you have certain, is there a niche of consultants that usually do this type of work?
There does seem to be, and we have found as many of them as we can, and I sent, those are the companies that I sent out an email to, people that have done this in the past. We reached out to Madison, who had this done and who they worked with. Been working with a company on our technological update called SRF, so I reached out to them and I said, hey, we've got this other project we're going to do, and so I've received a couple of responses from companies that are looking forward to seeing the RFP posted on the website.
That's good news. I'd like to see more than one. Gives us something to chew. Any other questions about this? None?
Kathy, do you have any?
No?
No.
Okay. Do you need a action item, do you think, to go ahead with the RFP? Would you like a vote?
It does. I would love a vote, just in case.
Just
You
in
know,
case.
that's a base that we have to cover. I would hate to
Yeah, go
postpone
back.
this by another month if I had to come back.
Yeah, no, let's take a vote. I don't think we need one, but let's cover our director. So, could I have a motion to accept the RFP to be sent out for our condition assessment and feasibility study?
We'll make that motion.
Thank you, Mr. Kisselman.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a second by Zorn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously. Discussion and possible action regarding reclassification of Metro Ride admin to office manager.
I have put the job description of the office manager for DPW with some minor changes. I took out the references to DPW. I took out the references to engineering, because we don't do those things. But my admin assistant currently is doing all of those duties that is in that job description, with the exception of one or two that we are working together on learning. So she's already fulfilling these duties, but being compensated as an admin too. So I would like to reclassify her as an office manager, because those are the duties that she's already doing, given the, as far as budgetary things go, given the open positions that we currently have in the management, it will not require any budgetary amendments on that. And this fulfills the need from the state audit to have another supervisory staff in the office without having to create a whole new position and hire an entire another person.
I have a question. Have you discussed this with the HR director when he was here yet?
When he was here, we had discussed it, and he wanted me to bring it before the mayor, which I have also
Right.
spoken to the mayor, and the mayor said that he was behind it, James was behind it.
Right.
But he wanted me to bring it to transit before I could bring it to the HR committee.
Okay. I just wanted to get
Yeah.
what route we're going here.
I'm still very much figuring out my routes.
I know, and it's different with Transit Commission than any other. It usually starts at HR and then goes, but we are kind of backwards. So this will go from HR, this will go from Transit Commission. If we pass this, it'll go to HR to get its stamp. Make sure that my concern is just to make sure the duties and responsibilities and the job description is. And then we'll move to probably, I don't think we need a budget mod, so we don't need to go to finance. It'll just,
Yeah, when I spoke
Probably
with
go
the
to-
finance director, she was like, you have plenty of money
Okay.
because you have so many open positions that aren't
Right.
going to be paid out at this
Okay.
point. So it'll be
So
in the 26 budget.
right, okay. Any questions? No? Motion to accept this proposal? Motion by Lucan, second by,
I'll second it.
thank you, second by Zorn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously as well. And we have discussion of union contract.
I had put the union contract out in the packet a couple of months ago. It's already been gone through city council and everything, but just wanted to give an opportunity to answer any questions, or if there were any concerns within the union contract, anything I could clarify.
Nothing for me, anything? We'll take that on file. I do have some questions maybe for next.
Okay.
You said you have a lot of open positions now. I know the last time we talked, I think in December, you said that you had interviews for deputy director, and now I saw that posting back.
Yes. I held the interviews, and we had a candidate that we really liked. We wanted to fly him out to Wausau, as he lived in Colorado, just, make sure that he had seen the town. But he never answered back to me. He never, we had a couple of other people try to reach out to him, and he never answered back. So we have reposted the position. In the meantime, my maintenance supervisor, Ron Shanky, is filling in as the interim deputy director, and it is his intention to apply for the position. So we will see where that goes. I would love to make a decision as soon as possible.
Is there any other open positions? Like you said, you had many. Is there bus drivers or?
We have 2 part-time bus driver positions open, and if it does turn out that Ron gets this position, then the maintenance supervisor position will be open. But we can't, I won't post that until unless Ron gets the permanent designation.
So, bus drivers, are we having issues again, or is this kind of a normal openings type?
It's kind of a normal openings type. The biggest problem is, finding people that only need a part-time job.
Right.
And we have no real timeline as to exactly when they would move to full-time. It could be 3 months, it could be 2 years, depending on retirements and other movements. So that does make it a little bit more difficult.
Right. You're not, though, struggling with routes or anything like that?
No,
Okay, perfect.
we are handling all of our routes every day. There was a couple of times when we had a couple people out on FMLA where our supervisor had to drive a route for an hour or two, but we have not canceled a route, and we're not having very much overtime, no outrageous amounts of overtime, so we are currently handling it, but if we get those two in there and make it a little smoother.
Any other questions or things you'd like to bring up for next meeting?
Well, with regard to the union, were there issues since, the past, are you having, since you brought it up on the agenda, are there issues that, with regard to the union and/or the contract?
There has been one issue, and I have sent it up to Ann Jacobson to figure out what to do about it. In the previous contract, the union was allowed to apply to get paid out for their personal days. Somehow that did not get in this version of the contract. We did not negotiate it out. And so I'm gonna hopefully work with Ann to get a memorandum of agreement to put that wording back in for the term of this contract, and then place it back in the contract itself next time we do contract negotiations. It was just an oversight. We don't know why it didn't get put back in, and so it was just some wording. But it's important wording to our union people who want to get paid out for personal days.
And that wasn't spotted before everything was,
It wasn't spotted until somebody tried to get paid out for their personal days, and it went down to payroll, and payroll looks through the contract when these things happen and says, those words aren't in there anymore, we can't do it yet. That was when it got noticed, yes. I didn't notice it, the lawyers didn't notice it, the union president didn't notice.
okay.
So it was just an oversight by everybody.
Anything else? If not, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Everybody wants to stay. It's cold outside. I know.
Make a motion to
Thank you.
adjourn.
Thank you. Motion by Zoran, second by Lukens. All in favor, say aye. Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you for coming out.